Well, it's a new time, the 5th record for us. Each record is a surprise if the fans are going to like it, of course. We do our very best. We are happy with the result, and we're currently promoting the record, which we believe is again the next step for Epica.
Sold out show, so it's gonna be hot and steamy, and it's about to get sold out now. We do pyro, we invest for the whole European tour. We try to find ways to change the whole setup of the, like what you normally see with metal bands, so the light show that is, and like doing some specials here and there. Usually you have like the backdrop and that's it. And now we want to incorporate much more from the artwork of the new album to the set. And, yeah, just we're gonna play the whole album, and then afterwards still some extras. So yeah, it's gonna be a long, huge show, and pretty exclusive, because probably afterwards we won't really play the whole album anymore. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And do you find that the nature of the stage show just changed according to the album in question, you know, depending on what kind of
nature,
like the kind of vibe that you have from, you know, according to which album it is?
Well, we changed the decorations, the backdrops and stuff, and we worked together with our crew and discussed what can we improve about the show. Stage, the ego rises, with the guitar, the Salam rises, and with each record, not only with each record, but with each tour, we see which options we have, the budgets we have, and we always try to kind of include new things to make the show more appealing and more professional and make it better.
Do it different. Basically we want to do different stuff. Like if you always do the same, then people are not interested after a while. So we just wanted to try this out. It was an idea from Mark, and so basically you have Epica is a very complex kind of music. It has lots of layers, and mostly you, as a fan, you only hear the end result. And then it takes you like maybe 10 times to listen to the whole album, and then every time you hear new details. And so this time we just wanted, instead of just giving people the music or a part of it, which basically every band is doing, then we wanted to do it a little different, so you also see the different layers, or hear. So that's one. So you can also comprehend how we build the whole music. And also that you see some, because it's on YouTube, so it's also visually, we try to release some never seen footage. Like also we include the new artwork, obviously, but also backstage pictures here and there. And so every week we release a new layer, and every week the sample gets a little longer. So in the end you'll get the whole thing. And that's, I think, a good way to build the tension towards the release.
Yeah.
That's what we think.
Yeah, I think with the complexity of it as well, it's a really good way for people to understand what they're actually hearing piece by piece.
Because it's funny if you see the reaction, like when we only had the percussion, there were actually guitar players making these, making their own version of it. They took the drums and they made their own riffs, and it's interesting to see how they do that. And obviously there's people who think, oh, give us a real teaser, this is not how we want it.
This is a real slow teasing process.
Yeah, exactly. We're torturing everyone.
Yeah.
That's how we like it.
With Design Universe, it was a really huge record, totally epic, bombastic, it's full orchestra, sample orchestra. But you think, oh shit, this is not gonna be any better, you know? So you try to reinvent yourself and you just start writing new records. And with Requiem for the Indifferent we took a long time to write the songs. We did a kind of a big pre-production while we actually made the songs. Like we had demo recordings in the studio, and then we listened to it. What can we still improve? And as the songs were finished, we also had Miro Rodenberg, who did the arrangements. We worked for a long time with him until we were satisfied. And I think this is also the CD where the band has worked together the most, since other band members besides Mark also contributed and wrote songs. And I think that made it so complete that the whole band was included in the CD.
Yeah. As a vocalist, what would you say your greatest challenge was with this record?
Hitting the high notes. I've been belting out a couple of high notes, and I had to eat big breakfasts and sleep many hours, and had a couple of takes to get it on there, because certainly some songs you cannot sing for 2 hours straight. You really have a certain amount of energy. I mean, I'm not a singer who's recording every day 8 hours. I have 4 to 5 hours of singing, and then my voice wants to go to bed again.
Yeah.
So with this record again, I try to improve myself much more than with each record. I try to be better and try to sing in different styles, and also try to sing whatever the song needs. So definitely again a big challenge, and can't wait to sing them live, because recording vocals in the studio is great, and you get like 10 chances to sing them, and when you're actually on stage you're making the songs come to life, and you got one shot and you got the audience listening and you can see their reaction, and you're hopefully I'm going to do a good job.
Wow. I think also this is what Epica is all about. Like if you say you want to reinvent yourself or just always get better and better with every album, it's very natural for us to always push each other as well. Like you're never satisfied with what you already have. It always can go a little. I think that in the end is also key to the success we have, or the end result in any case.
Yeah.
Well, it's first of all, if you release something first, you don't want to release everything at once, so you pick maybe a rather shorter song. So it's a short song, maybe the most commercial or open song for people who never heard us before, and so that's definitely the reason. But it has a very, very nice chorus, and it's just a very catchy song, and
catches the attention of the person who you're into the song. If you, with each single, I think every metal band decides to pick the shortest, catchiest song to have mainly possibilities that it's played on the radio. A video is going to be recorded for the song as well, middle of February, and I think only so far Guns N' Roses did like a long video. No other bands has played on these songs.
I'd love to be Guns N' Roses.
I like November Rain. It's a great song.
I'd love to be Slash.
Well, we have the curlers in your hair.
I hate my straight hair.
I forgot my curling iron, otherwise it could be Slash hair, dude.
No, it's fine.
The music is always the first thing which is created, and the lyrics come at a much later stage. We have always topics which keep on coming back on the record, which are mainly also introduced by Mark. He loves to write about politics, about religious extremist parts, and he can connect to the Mayan culture and read many books about it. So from the first record on, we had those topics, and they keep on coming back. On this record, we also included some actual topics like the financial crisis, the Arabian Spring. So, like, we write about lots of other stuff as well, but those are the main topics, and the message is of course very important for us, because our fans read our lyrics, they listen to it, they think about it. but first of all the songs are written, and then me and Mark are making a list who really wants to write the lyric for this song, who feels the need, and then there are a couple of songs left, and then we just have to make a balance that we both write the songs we're happy with, and we are both free to write whatever we want. But of course I'm singing the lyrics which he writes, and I have to know what he's writing about, and I have to of course transmit the message and emotions. But yeah, lyrics are very important, but first comes the music, and then the lyrics are adapted to the vocal lines, and yeah, they come with the message as well. That's maybe too dramatic, because we somehow still want to include the hope that also when people hear about the title Requiem for the Indifferent, they think, oh, okay, indeed, the world's gonna end 2012 and we're all gone.
That's what I was driving at, really.
yeah. But
can't wait to be gone.
No, because the record was released in 2012 and we want to tour for a couple more years. No, we are mainly talking about that the indifferent, the people who are not interested in what's happening in the world as if today, that they become more involved, and that we do have a future together if we stick together and make a change. So we don't think that the world's gonna end, but that we're all gonna have to make some kind of switch in our brain and all work together for a better future.
But the topics are pretty dark, so that's kind of, and these days you could think that if you get a tsunami, there's indeed still hope. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like positive things coming out of destruction, almost like a rebirth. I don't know.
Yeah, well, exactly. You always have these. It's yeah, the good and the evil. You always have a sort of connection to both. If something happens, action and reaction. Something happens, so there's gonna change something, and sometimes it takes some time for people to realize that. But if the financial bubble explodes, then something's gonna happen eventually. But right now we're in the middle of it, and so you don't know the outcome of it. But I'm sure next time we will sit together, I can tell you the outcome of what happened now, and so yeah. But true. Are you right?
Touring, yeah, definitely. We'll have 2 European tours coming up, some summer festivals, North America, South America. We are still, on our wish list is of course the UK tour as well. We didn't include it in the European tours we have now, because we want to do a couple of shows and maybe also go to Ireland as well. That's the idea with the new record, just get it out there, play for the people, play the songs live. That's why we write music as well, to travel around the world and meet the fans.
Well, that's fantastic. Thanks very much.